Hi, this is our 1955 Royal Quiet Deluxe. The serial number is AG to start with. It classifies it as green. In reality, it's more of an aquamarine color, as you can see, somewhat of a greenish blue hue. We'll start by going over some of the cosmetics of the machine. We'll just start on the front here. The paint up at the top here is in really good shape. There's one small little nick right there. The cover itself is in really nice shape. This front panel here looks good, and the royal symbol. Once you get towards the bottom, you do start to see a little bit of cosmetic wear, unfortunately. There's a ding right here. There is some slight paint fading in this area. It's difficult to see, but it could be from sun exposure just on this particular part of the quarter panel. As you get down to the bottom, you can see there's some nicks around the bottom ledge, which is pretty common. There's a nick right here. To the front, there is a little bit of paint chipping right here on the front as well. More of the same as you come around to the other side, right in here. And as you come around to the back, this is probably the worst part. This upper panel right here is in good shape and the lettering's nice, but there is some paint loss in these areas right around where people put it into the case, which is pretty common, as well as a couple small nicks up in this area. So not perfect, but not uncommon for these machines. They do get a little dinged up. Functionally, I'll start at the back here. The rabbit ears work fine. They're all cleaned up and pivoting correctly. Paper slide works nicely. If you pivot this out, all the tab margins are in place here. The tab sets, they all work correctly. The magic margins work as they should. I'll move that in like that. That one, as well as the other one. So those work well. Paper bail works correctly, it's spring loaded. The return lever and space advance works well in all three positions, single, double, and triple. The plating is in good shape, no cracks or flat spots, it's all cleaned up. Works correctly like that, it's nice on that. Bail release is in good shape. There is a little bit of inner damage right here on the inside of the plate and knob, but nothing to take away from its structural stability. The carriage glides very smoothly. It's a very smooth carriage. Bell works nicely, you can see. We'll flip this guy up real quick. The keys all sit correctly and they're all clean and nice to go. Everything's oiled up. Ribbon advance works well in both directions, you can see. That's good. Touch control moves as it should, left to right. Ribbon advance, or red-black swap, is in good shape. Backspace works correctly, tab works correctly, margin release works, shift and shift lock work correctly, spacing works. Underside of the machine, the feet are in good shape still. All the internal mechanisms have been cleaned. So we will put a piece of paper in and do some typing. Alright, we're going to start with black. Here we go. Alright, there's black. We'll switch over to red now. Alright, and there's red. I missed a K right there, that was my fault. All the numbers work correctly. And go back to black here. Secondary features as well, as you can see. Backspace, like I said, works correctly. So yeah, it's a good typer. Worked out nicely. Set this to the side. Here's the carrying case. Like I said, they typically can be in rough condition. This one's not too terrible. The surface cleaned up pretty nicely. There's a little bit of fading in various areas, but not too bad. The handle's in good shape, no cracks or anything. They are missing a little rubber feet on the bottom, which is always the case. And there is a slight water stain along the lower edge right here. If you open the case, the mechanism works correctly. It's a little bit of loss of the inner lining in some various spots right here. These mechanisms work as they should. Put the machine in the case real quick. Alright, let's lock forward, and the machine is in. Shuts. that is our 1955 Royal Quiet Deluxe. Thank you.